Hey guys, Nicholai I'm back at you with another response video for a Twitter audit. We're looking at Justin Amash. Now, Justin Amash, of course, is a coward. He has always been a coward. He stood on principle for like one issue, maybe two issues, and that's all he cares about. He's not principled about defending the Republic. He's not principled at opposing the evil of the left. He is one of those guys that constantly stands on the fence post and naysays both sides while one side is murdering the other. That being said, this is in reference to that leaked group chat from the Young College Republicans that had some spicy jokes and some spicy language they employed. It was a nothing burger. It is a nothing burger. The words that were used are the F word, calling people FAGGOT, calling people RETARD, and things of that nature. I'm trying not to get banned on YouTube. Completely ridiculous. But that being said, JD Vance responds and says the absolute best thing that he should say. I'm not going to cancel him, essentially. He said, the AG of Virginia literally called to kill and called for political violence and killed the children of people that disagree with him politically. He literally called for that. So I refuse to join the pearl clutching. Justin Amash responds and says, both are bad and disqualifying for someone in politics. The phrase, I refuse to join the pearl clutching win, is frequently deployed as a rhetorical device. And by the way, this is how I picture him saying this in his head as he types this. Rhetorical device to shield poor ethics on the part of the speaker. Two things can be wrong and condemned, even if they aren't equivalent. Oh my gosh, talk about moral nose, like just looking down on people and like just being chastising like a freaking adult. It's ridiculous. We don't need to condemn every idiotic thing that happens because you demand it. Then don't. Nobody's demanding you do anything. Well, that's kind of what you're doing. Just don't be the vice president and pretend that one thing is bad because the other thing is also bad. It's not even bad. It's just college-age people doing stupid stuff. Is it bad? Sure. But should it be called out publicly? Absolutely effing not. Let those young people learn a lesson. You privately correct them and say, listen, this could really blow back on us. You guys need to sharpen up your language and be more professional. That's what the GOP does. That's what it should do. Not condemn these guys and oust them from a movement. It's not in politics. This is why Justin Amash never got along with Trump. Because he thinks that somehow he's above it all. That he's just better because he's more quote-unquote principled. Mr. Mojo, or Dr. Mojo. Dude, I like you, but if you didn't realize yet, we're under Marxist siege in this country. If we don't clean it up, we're going to lose the country and the freedom. This is not the time to be purist and sophist. Justin Amash responds with the most lame, ridiculous, stupid argument that you could possibly imagine. Principles are precisely for these times. They are mostly useless in easy times. Oh my goodness. Kill me now. Holy crap. These people are so ridiculous. If your principles caused the destruction of the nation, they weren't principles, they were useless. If your principles are what got us here in the first place, these libertarian principles of non-aggression, got us to this place, then they're useless, Justin Amash. By the way, Justin Amash has blocked me. He blocked me after I called him out on a tweet over this. Hitler jokes are stupid. Calls for violence are dangerous, can easily lead to the next civil war. Absolutely, John McLaughlin. You're absolutely correct. Both are bad, Amy. Thank you, Amy. With any luck, you'll still get invited to cocktail parties. Yeah. I love that people are calling us off. STFU, you dickless Rhino, I should say. I always say Reno. I don't know why I say Reno, but it's Rhino. Rhetorical devices are useful for shorthanded ideas. Yes, they are overused, but it also helps convey ideas. The sign of the times is not ours. Brevity is the soul of the wit. I used to think myself as somewhat libertarian until I followed you. Massey and Paul. Mostly, I think libertarians are R-worded now. And the left will never be satisfied, by the way. We saw this with this person just down below. Where was that? I just missed it. I read it like for a split second. I read it just for a split second. Oh man, I missed it. Someone says Republicans always say this, and then they go on and defend this. It's like they'll never be satisfied with your condemnation of these young men. You'll have to continually go more and more and more. Challenging political times underscore how useless the GOP establishment and MAGA Incorporated are. He doesn't like MAGA Incorporated because he views it as just Trump. He doesn't like Trump. Just be honest, Amash. It's nothing to do with MAGA. You just don't like Trump. Are at their stated goal of defending America, their entire approach is built on nurturing and culture and a legal environment that empowers the left at the expense of constitutional republicanism. The left does not care about the Constitution, you idiot. They do not care. Our principles will be trampled. They do not care. These do-nothing idiots. A lot of people in my... Look at this haughty language. A lot of people in my replies over the years are apparently unaware the Constitution is the supreme law of the United States. And that when this president or any president violates the Constitution, he's breaking the law. No! No! That's what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like. Go join the Libertarian Party, you dummy. Good Lord. Meanwhile, Trump and Bassinet have been embracing Peronism right here in the United States. This is a Treasury Secretary with no self-awareness or shame. To top it off, he's looting the taxpayers to bail out Argentina while talking to us about economic freedom. By the way, giving countries preferential treatment in terms of tariffs and other things is not taxpayer money. Okay? Give me a break. He shares Libertarian Party. It makes me want to barf every time I even read their name. Free markets respect choice. No, they don't. Free markets are not individuals. They can't respect anything. Reward value. They can't reward anything. They are at minimum in neutral, and they don't exist. Free markets don't exist. There's never been a free market ever. There never will be a free market ever because we don't live in a utopia, dumbass Libertarian Party. And reduce waste. Really no evidence of that. Prices reveal information, so producers answer to people. If this was true, when we were at our peak of laissez-faire, we wouldn't have been in the position we are now. These big corporations have been scamming us for decades, and there's more than one of them. Central planning yields stagnation. There's absolutely zero evidence of this. What you are talking about with quote-unquote central planning is actually communism. I agree, communism is a horrible ideology that is incoherent and utopian. Same with libertarianism. Monarchism and fascism even. Yes, fascism. I know, scary word. China has a hybrid system of government now. It's not communist or Marxist anymore. It hasn't been for like 40, 50 years. But really 40 years. I would say at least at minimum since the 1990s. But for sure since it started in the 80s, reforming their system. They've been a hybrid system for a long time. Okay? And they're very centralized in a lot of ways. Same with the U.S. government, same with all these governments around the world and historically. And guess what? We saw fantastic growth under those nations. The monarchies saw some of the greatest economic booms we've ever seen in human history, and we have not seen since. The only reason we've seen anything even remotely comparable is because of the dot-com boom. And the dot-com boom had a bust. The boom and bust cycle started after we started embracing this free marketeer bullshit. It's ridiculous. They've only known, this is about talking about those young Republican groups, they've only known a Republican Party with Donald Trump as its leader. You could just feel the venom as he types this. He may not be saying all the same things as them, but he and his band of cosplay tough guy department heads have set the example these young people now emulate. He's such a little girl. He's so pathetic and weak and is exactly the kind of leadership that got us in the mess in the first place, where the left has cultural power over every institution. And the Constitution did nothing to stop the left. How many judges stopped any of Joe Biden's or Obama's unconstitutional orders? How many were put on hold? Almost none. Meanwhile, Trump is getting his agenda stymied every turn. You coward. You're a coward, Justin Amash, and shame on you. I'm not going to give this guy any more time. This has been Twitter Audit by Nicholai. Like, share, and subscribe. Let the libertarians know that we don't support this bull BS, this spinelessness of these so-called quote-unquote Republicans.